Thinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strike.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. From the stretch, Rosario makes a move from first. Bouncer up the middle, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Popped him up.
Schwarber.
And Wright will put this one away for the first out. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there. 1 out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Michael Conforto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. A play at the plate. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Back to Rizzo, and they get. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And now a jump throw against his body. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. The 0-2 pitch. Misses for ball one.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And no swing, apparently, ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The throw pulls him off the bag. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the
took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Jose Reyes. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up. Baez over to his right. He's got it 1 away. So here's the Mets pitcher. Jacob deGrom comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And that's in there, base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
One there. Ready once again, David Wright. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a high pop-up. Murphy shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Lifted in the air to right field. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Conforto is under it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A ball and a strike now. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Full count still. Another full count pitch on its way. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Oh, and he bunches it. The relay, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need...
And we'll have to leave it there. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ian Happ becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. A fly out and a single for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Stepping up now, Steve Cishek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. 2-0 now. Cishek is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jose Reyes goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Cishek is there, and he makes the catch. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. In now, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now with 2 out and the bases empty is Wilson Contreras. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Cespedes is at the plate. Ahmed Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So coming to the plate, David Wright. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Rosario on at first. Nobody out. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner goes for third. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. 1 run, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
1-1 the count now. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Pop high in the air. Rizzo waits on it, and the inning is over. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And right into the shift. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th. Well, the feed to the second baseman was a wide one. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Wright is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steve Cishek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Albert Almora come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
In there for strike 1. Schwarber, the runner at second with 1 away. Started that swing a bit too early. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is out at the plate. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's only 2 for 10. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Wilson, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. 1-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A little bouncer. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Reyes is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a step off. Robert Gesellman comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Ryan.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's a .333 hitter. Jerry Blevins takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Oh, in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Two of the best bats in. Now to the plate, Ian Happ, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Popped high in the air. Frazier has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Sent on the ground out to second. Russell has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, David Wright, as he'll get. His first opportunity. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So it was a strikeout swinging. David Wright becomes out number 2 this inning. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Now the pitch.
Ben Zobrist.
Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 5. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. Darvish delivers the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. And that's low, ball 4. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And at first after the 2-out walk. He's running. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 4.
Addison Russell.
Line drive to left. Cespedes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Bruce scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Yu Darvish. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. To first. Bruce right there. And he'll step on the bag himself. And ready now, Steven Matz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Happ takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull the string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far from the stretch.
Left fielder.
Fastball that just misses inside. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. On to first, a double play. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's the 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed in the. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto on the move. 1 out. So striding forward now, Addison Russell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Calling for it, Reyes makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Conforto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Into the box, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody.
And he runs out again. Striding in once again, Yu Darvish. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yu Darvish goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. First pitch on its way. Way out in front.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Rosario calls for it. And that retires the side. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ahmed Rosario will open the inning here for the Mets. David Wright following on deck. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Happ. One down. Digging in once again, David Wright. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, strike 3 as Wright is gone for out number 2. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's Jay Bruce now. He was a double play victim last time around. Popped him up. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bryant stands at second with no outs. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he is in there. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Cespedes is there. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Here's Addison Russell.
Addison.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. A big-time arm and a power. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first down. So stepping in, David Wright. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside, 2-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Happ going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses, 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and a super play to Gunn. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to second. Lights got it. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Runner goes for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Nimmo is over. And that retires the side. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Chopper foul. And there's ball one. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good.
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cespedes at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seam. Digging in now, Daniel Murphy, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 1 for 4. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Contreras is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding.
And we'll have to leave. So digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off with a match.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
1 strike.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing it.
So we got him looking there. Travis d'Arnaud goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. And the 3-1. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant has it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. Striding into the box, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful. Here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Count remains at 0-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 19, Jay.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the... Here's Javier Baez. A base hit in his first trip.
Chicago Boys, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Count even at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So here now is the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Stepping into the box, David Wright. Last time through was a base hit. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Now the 0-1. On the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
They'll whip this one to first in. Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Contreras becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Here's a little chopper up the middle. A barehand play by Murphy. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's safe. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Got him swinging. The throw. Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. And the right fielder is there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He went down on strikes last time up. Number 68 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 68.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The tag, and he is out on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cespedes going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Nimmo is right there as he takes it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Cespedes is there, and he'll make the... And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Cut fastball misses 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Baez has it on to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. At the plate, David Wright. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Jose Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Justin Wilson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Little tapper down the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Right, 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Lays off 1-0. Robert Gesellman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. One and 2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Contreras is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Darno has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is... Well, next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Todd Frazier now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Wilson. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
Justin Wilson.
Addison Russell is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Russell.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And that one got a piece of him. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. No balls and a strike to count. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mike Montgomery takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's the first pitch to him.
Montgomery.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Up next for the Mets.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Robert Gesellman. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Devin Mesoraco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Happ. No trouble with this one. Anthony Swarzak comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Hit to first. Bruce is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side. At the plate, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jose Reyes.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is... Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 0 for 5. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Mike Montgomery. First offering on its way.
Montgomery.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2.
And the throw is in time to get. Steve Cishek gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit. His second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Way out in front.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reyes over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Missed with a slider. Slider's in for a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Chris Bryant now, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Runners on the move for second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. He's on the move again from first. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anthony Swarzak, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. A little bouncer. The 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times.
And we'll have to leave it there. Rafael Montero enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Conforto sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part.
A swing and a miss. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Happ waits on it. 1 out. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Jay Bruce now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Happ on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Number 41.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cishek. Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5. Albert Almora.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in. and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Jesse Chavez gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. High pop-up. And there's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Nimmo. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Chris Bryant now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 0-1. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the Mets pitcher, Rafael Montero.
The pitcher, number 50, Rafael.
Right over the middle, knee high. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Schwarber racing back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Ready now, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ is in pursuit. 1 down. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Still only one out in the inning. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Digging in, Wilson Contreras, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.